Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to the SL Podcast World News. My name is Goddess Empress Amin Ra. I'm your morning anchor, and I'm here with my co-anchor.
My name is DJ Almighty Amin Ra.
And good morning to you, Amin Ra. Um, what do we have today, and what do we have first in SL World News today?
Well, in today's news, we have a Mississippi girl, Carly Gregg, 15, seen texting her stepdad seconds after allegedly fatally shooting mom Ashley Smylie, who discovered her secret life.
Absolutely. A chilling video shows a Mississippi teenager calmly walking through her home to gun down her mom, then sending loving texts to lure her stepdad there and shooting him too, according to prosecutors. Carly Gregg, 15, is currently on trial for allegedly killing her high school teacher mom, Ashley Smylie, and then shooting her stepdad, Heath Smylie, in their Brandon, Mississippi home back in March after they learned of her secret life with drugs. Alarming surveillance video shown to the court on Tuesday showed the baby-faced teen awkwardly shuffling around the home, allegedly clutching a gun behind her back shortly before she opened fire. Carly Gregg sits in her kitchen of her Mississippi home moments after allegedly shooting her mother on March 19, 2024. Gregg is wearing a Nirvana brand shirt while filmed disappearing off camera into her mother's bedroom just seconds before three shots rang out, followed by Smiley's piercing scream, according to the clip that we have. But we're not going to play the clip for you guys today, but we will link that clip a little bit later down in the description. Prosecutors said that Gregg faced the camera the whole time in a bid to hide the weapon, which was later identified as a .357 Magnum handgun. Once she was back in view of the camera, Gregg could be seen grabbing her mom's phone off the kitchen counter and calmly taking a seat on a stool as her two dogs stood beside her. Prosecutors alleged that Gregg then casually fired off several texts, including one to her stepdad, to lure him to the home. Almighty, what do you think about this?
Wow, that's crazy. Parents, I'll give y'all a strong word of advice. Keep one eye open when you go to sleep. Because these kids these days is crazy as hell. I
Um,
mean, I really don't understand what's going on with these children.
I just think that is, as a parent myself, I think that just shows that we need to be more vigilant as to what our children are doing and start to get more involved in their lives. Okay, what do we
Yes.
have next in the news?
Next in the news. This is a weird one right here. Why Israel hit Hezbollah with a surprise device attack. And here's what comes next.
The Israeli intelligence operation against Hezbollah, which saw thousands of booby-trapped pagers, walkie-talkies, and other electronic devices exploding by remote control, will significantly damage the ability of the Lebanese terror group to fight against Israel, experts told the Post. But the question remains, why would Israel order the blast now? And my question, who still uses pagers in 2024? One answer
Yeah,
could Go ahead.
that was pretty weird. That's pretty weird right there.
All right. Who is still using pages in 2024? But one answer could lie in the north of the Jewish state, where Hezbollah has been launching near daily airstrikes, starting almost immediately after Hamas' horrific October 7th attack on Israeli civilians, said Nicholas Carl, research manager for the American Enterprise Institute Critical Threat Project. Israeli senior political and military leaders have been very clear in this time that they see the security situation along the northern border as unsuitable. As the war on Hamas in Gaza reaches its 1 year mark, the Israeli Defense Forces aims to push Hamas' larger, more powerful allied organization in Lebanon away from its northern border. The Hezbollah airstrike have forced many civilians living in the northmost territories of Israel to flee. Israelis need to, as they put it, change the security situation so that they can secure a lot of these northern communities, and all these displaced people have been forced to evacuate their homes because of the near constant bombardment of Lebanese Hezbollah into Israel. On Monday, just a day before, roughly 2,800 people were injured in Mossad's head-turning pager attack. The Israeli Security Cabinet approved returning the residents to their north secure returning residents to the north securely to their homes as a former war objective. The move marked the first time that northern Israel is officially included in the Israel stated war objectives, according to a joint report by American Enterprise Institute's Critical Threats Project and the Institute for the Study of War. While the impressive attack appeared to some to come out of nowhere, the complexity of the operation suggests that Mossad plotted it for months, if not years, experts said, and there had been clear warning signs of a shift in the conflict on the horizon. Almighty?
Wow. What baffles me is this: how in the world this government agency of Israel planned this attack? I mean, this is weird. That means the devices that they had that they gave to these people was already rigged.
Exactly. Because I mean, if they've been planning this attack for some time, like how did they, number one, how did they identify who would be considered forces, who would be
Right.
considered the terrorists of that area? Did they just randomly give off pagers and phones to people living in that area, assuming that they all were involved? I mean, it's kind of weird to me. And then again, as I said before, in 2024, who is still using pagers?
Right. This came out of. It's like this is the movies. This is like 007 or Born Supremacy. I mean, fuck, really. Y'all better watch out what y'all have in y'all homes.
Absolutely,
Whatever
because
device.
I mean, again, like I'm with you on this one. I have no idea how they was able to plant these bombs into these devices prior to knowing. Like, how would they even know who to give a device to? That's my question. There are so
That's the
many.
big part.
There are so many questions surrounding this, and we would like for you guys to weigh in. We would like for you guys to weigh in. Email us at slpodcastworldnews at gmail.com and let us know what you think. We'll get your comment on air next time. We'll revisit this story. We'll keep up with it and revisit it and read some of the comments from you guys. But this is crazy. Like, first of all, to me, there is never a place for war. There is nothing good that comes from a war. I mean, people are fighting over land that does not belong to anybody. These lands, God put this land here for everybody to enjoy. White, black, purple, orange, blue, color alike. We all are supposed to be able to go from here to there and travel and move and migrate if we want to, not have borders and somebody claiming that this is their land. This land belongs to nobody. God freely gave it to all of us.
Well, tell that to your government.
Tell that to their government.
Oh,
Okay.
everybody's. I know.
Right. So what do we have next in the news today? Well, before we get started with the last bit of news today, let's go ahead and get the announcements out of the way. One second here. Let's get these announcements out of the way. In the first announcement, we have SL Podcast World News is still hiring for live field reporters. Our live field reporters will be responsible for going out on the grid to capture live events, conduct interviews with SL entrepreneurs, and report back to our anchor management team. The right candidate must possess a great personality, must have their own live stream, and must have working knowledge of the OBS software. If you're interested, you can contact me, Jason's Lyric Resident, for more information. If you guys have any information, news stories you want to hear about, by all means, please email us at slpodcastworldnews at gmail.com. And remember, we're located in the Alcyon. And other announcements, we have Luminous Interracial Club, owned and operated by DJ Almighty. They are now hiring for house DJs and hosts, tip jar only. If you're interested, please contact Jaheim Amin Rod Resident. And this club, Luminous, is also located in the Alcyon. Now back to our daily news. So what do we have next, Almighty?
Well, in the news of the weird, world would-be passenger who attacked Arizona TSA agent over apple juice getting 4 months in
God.
prison. Apple
Okay.
juice. Apple
Absolutely.
juice.
Absolutely. An Arizona woman has been sentenced to 4 months in prison for attacking a TSA agent who confiscated, you cannot believe this, her apple juice. While going through a security screening, authorities announced Micaiah Sheree Coleman, 20 years old, was convicted earlier this year of assaulting and injuring a federal officer at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport on April 25th, 2023. Now, this happened in 2023, but this is still trending news because her court just recently started. Now, the Glendale native snapped and hit the agent when they removed her juice at a security checkpoint shortly before 6 a.m., authorities say. She then grabbed the agent's hair, slammed their head down against a baggage screening area table, and punched the victim in the head several times before she was restrained by a swarm of TSA agents. I can only imagine what that was like. And I'm going to link this post in the descriptions below. But if you guys, so you guys can keep up with it, if you want to follow this story, there is going to be the court date is beginning to get started, so you guys can follow this post. Almighty, what do you think about this story?
Well, I'll be damned. This must have been some damn good Rolters apple juice or something to go crazy over a damn apple juice, Lord.
I don't think there is any apple juice out there that's that good that you will have to go to the extreme of hurting somebody violently just because they took your apple juice.
I don't
Um,
know. I don't know. You remember the story a couple years ago when the Popeyes chicken crave was going down.
oh yeah, they actually burned
People
down a
got killed.
Popeyes chicken. Yeah, that was.
Got Popeyes chicken. I don't know.
I was wondering what the hell they had in that Popeyes chicken. It took me a long time before I actually ate a Popeyes chicken sandwich because whatever they was putting in that sandwich, I was kind of waiting for them to get it out of there before I ate one.
Hey, remember the movie they had about the chicken movie? It's a comedy with Mike Epps,
What they
and they
was
put
putting the
weed.
weed in the
The weed.
chicken. Yeah, I remember they was putting marijuana in the chicken.
Hey, I don't know what they were doing that chicken that day, but hey.
But you know what? Not for nothing. That Popeyes chicken sandwich is pretty good at Popeyes. Just saying.
I like the spicy one myself.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's see. What do we have in events? Give me just 1 second here. Let's see what we have for our events. Well, do you know what we have going on, Almighty?
Yes, I know. QoS is having a Pandora's event starting tomorrow. I'll be out there. Y'all come hang out with it
Yes,
tomorrow.
let me get that up on the screen for you real quick. Um, QS is having a Pandora, the Avatar movie experience theme. Is Navi Pandora inspired creatures. That is September the 20th. So you guys, if you are looking to have a good time, if you have the Navi Avatar, please get that on. Let's get over there tomorrow and support QoS. What else do we have?
Yes. Oh, by the way, I'll be there at QoS tomorrow at one. No, 12 SLT
Absolutely, that's
tomorrow.
right. You are DJing tomorrow at QS, and I will be there hosting. So you guys come on out and enjoy with us. What time you said it's gonna be?
12 SLT. Just come on, have a good time with us. We'll be out there chilling. You
Also,
know.
we have Luminous Club is having a Moulin Rouge this Saturday. Sinful Saturdays, we have in the Moulin Rouge. Please come out and join us from 7 to 10. We have four awesome DJs lined up for that. Almighty, who are the DJs?
DJ V Play, DJ Sank, and myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got one coming in before the Moulin Rouge set comes on.
Uh, give,
DJ,
give me just 1 second. Let me grab that. Let me grab that. You say Diamore Thursday, correct?
yes, tonight. That's tonight. I
That's
believe today is
tonight.
Thursday.
All right. So if you guys are interested in a skate party, Diamore Estates presents Adult Night Skate Party Thursday from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. SLT. Excuse me. Um, DJ Love King and the Diamore ladies will be there hosting this party tonight.
Yes, and you should probably see me tonight too. I'll probably go, peek my head in and see what they're doing. Hopefully, I can talk to some managers and talk to the owner.
So
Hopefully,
get those clean those skates off, get those skates ready, and come out and join, guys. Let's have fun tonight. I'm gonna probably pop in too tonight and enjoy the party.
Yes.
That actually concludes our SL World News today. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please contact us at slpodcastworldnews@gmail.com, or you can get in my box, Jason's Lyric Resident, or Almighty's box at Jaheim Amin Ra Resident. Is there anything else you want to say, Almighty?
Yes, one more thing. That skate party, that's every Thursday night they have this going on. So just be there or be square.
Absolutely. Anything else?
That'll be it for me.
Well, if there's nothing else, good day, good evening, and good night.
Konnichiwa. Adios. Au revoir. We out.